What up, fam? Kind of sort of intro to the channel. There's gonna be a lot more of these, but I gotta get into this BS with this. My new wheel, my new to me wheel, the T598. Fam, why didn't I see the thousands of videos of people complaining and bitching and returning the T598 because of this issue on the screen? Look, 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 look. You see this? This is the power cord issue. That's what is going on with the T598. Fam, I love this wheel. I came from the T150. Real quick. I don't want to. This is my little sim setup on the channel. We're gonna be doing sim racing. I got Feroza. I got GT7. I got Wreckfest. I got you name it, Assetto Corsa, all console. I've got a gaming PC with Steam, but I don't like the back and forth. Let's get back to what we're here for. So the T598. Fam, I love this. I went from the T150. When I plugged this thing up, I got this used from Best Buy for $4.39. I already had upgraded the pedals to the race line pedals to the T150, so I didn't want to buy the whole thing. I didn't want to take the $600 hit. I just needed the base and the wheel. So, Best Buy, excellent to new condition. Got it shipped, came to the house. It looked good. No fingerprints, no scratches. Everything looked good. The parts weren't in the same packaging, but everything was there. Loaded it up, and oh my God, fam, this wheel is like my Mazda Speed 3. So I started out with Gran Turismo years ago, and that's what got me into car racing. So I go out to the drag strip on the weekends sometimes, and I do a little running around town. I got a 2013 Mazda Speed 3 big turbo built block. I built it, yours truly. I know a little bit about it. 468 horsepower. I will eat up a Scat Pack in a Mustang. Absolutely no problem, as long as I can get traction. So fam, I love this wheel. This look, my Mazda Speed 3, 468 horsepower. When this thing runs good, endless smiles, endless. Oh my God, endless. When on my Mazda Speed 3, when you hit the boost, when you step into this 31 pounds of boost on meth. When you step into the boost, all you can do is hold on and smile and say, God damn, slow down. That's how I feel about the T598. I literally, this is my first direct drive wheel, and I love it. The gear jolts. I can feel it in my sim rim. Boom, boom, boom. Never felt that before. The textures, I'm feeling all the textures in the road. And I understand that this is what Moza does. This is what Fanatec does. This is what they do. This is my first direct drive wheel. This is a major upgrade for me. I love it. Fam, look, Friday night. This is why I'm pissed. This cord, this dumbass cord, fam, is proprietary to Thrustmaster. You can't get this thing. You can't order it. You can't buy it anywhere else. There's the only thing you can do is email and call Thrustmaster and pray to God that they will it's already been like 6 emails, a week and a half. My last email was, I will never ever buy another Thrustmaster item. I am pissed. This was an investment. I should have went with Moza. I will never do this again. Why do you look, they've asked me for so many pictures that it ain't even funny, and I've sent them pictures of everything. Can you send me one more picture of the power cord? God damn it. And so now I'm finding out that because I bought it used, there probably won't be a warranty. But I don't care. Just tell me how much I need to pay for the goddamn cord, and I'll pay for it. I can't even get a return email. It's been a week and a half. So I took matters into my own hand. Fam, this might help y'all. I love this. I love everything that this wheel does. Except this. Look, Friday night. This is my 13, 14, 15 time running this race. I am trying to get in third. I'm using every possible thing that I can try in my entire Gran Turismo 7 lifespan of racing. I am trail braking. I am braking before turns. I am catching drifts. I'm trying to change tires. You name it. I'm just trying to get to third. And the one time at 2:15 in the morning that I'm a half a lap away from coming in third place, the goddamn T598 shuts off. Now look, before I start panicking, I'm panicking, but I'm like, whoa. It just, that's all I do. I'm like, what the? And I'm pissed because I'm right there. So I said, okay, look, let me turn it off and turn it on again. Guess what? Nothing. Won't even turn on, turn off. I'm like, oh shit, maybe this is why it was used. And then I start, and I said, well, let me let it cool off for a second. I start Googling. Fam, I'm seeing thousands. I'm even on Facebook. There's thousands of people bitching about it won't turn back on. The T598 is trash. This is ridiculous. Da, 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 da. One guy was like, I can't believe I just spent $600 and I gotta tape the damn power cord in for it to work halfway. And then there are a lot of people who are saying it's not the power cord, it's the USB. It's not this, it's that. Check the firmware. Da, da, da. So it's looking like this thing is just garbage. Bam, I still, you know what I'm saying? I give it 10 minutes, wiggle the power cord, and I see that the power cord is loose. This is it. Real quick. So up top is a new power cord. That's what it's supposed to look like. Those little metal squares, they're supposed to be tight because the pins go into the squares. This is just stupid. But with the inertia, with the force feedback, with all the movements, with everything that's going on, with the gear jolts, with everything, these little square connectors open up, and then the pins that go inside of them when you connect it don't make contact. This is bullshit. You can't buy another cord off Amazon. You can't buy one off eBay. You can't find one on the internet. There is nothing. You need to go to Dustmaster. So I hit them up. I done already sent their ass like 12, 15 pictures, multiple emails. It has been a week and a half, and I'm like, please, y'all, I just did a $500 investment. I got to get my wheel back up. Come on. They don't care. I sent them 9 pictures. They're like, hey, can you send me a couple new pictures? I'm like, God damn it. And I post them. I'm like, hey, look, please, can you get to this? But apparently there are thousands of other complaints similar to this. So my last email was like, I will never ever buy Thrustmaster again. I should have got Moza. I should have went Fanatec. This is horrible. This is your new latest and greatest T598, and it's trash. You can't even use a brand new wheelbase. The whole 9. And then finally I said, okay. Like I said, I'm a mechanic. I got my Mazda Speed 3. I rebuilt the motor. I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. This thing is used. Thrustmaster's telling me that there probably isn't any warranty because you're not the first purchaser. So I guess when they come back, I'll probably have to just pay for a new power cord, which I'm going to. But let me just tell you, quick fix. This is what I was gonna do first and foremost, because I saw this on Reddit. A guy actually took the back off, soldered on new connectors, 3-pin connectors, and I don't even know if you'll be able to see these. These are my racing gloves. I don't know if you'll even be able to see these, but these are 3-pin connectors. There's three plugs that go into the back. I'm not recommending anybody do this unless you're totally out of warranty and you are desperate and you have no other options. But these are the 3. You can't see that. It's the 3 pins. You can't see it. This one goes into this one. I was gonna solder it onto the back of the T598, but before I did that, I said let me try some stuff. So what I did is, man, y'all gonna be mad. A hot glue gun. The whole problem is these pins. The pins from the back of the T598 base go into those, and then it wiggles, and then they open. So, hot glue gun. Dielectric grease from AutoZone. Yep, spark plug boot protector. Dielectric grease. And some picks and a magnifying glass. So basically what I did is I took my cord and my power cable, and it looked just like the one at the bottom. Not the one on top, but the one at the bottom. It was open and everything. So I took some fine picks with the magnifying glass and closed those gaps in the bottom of those prongs. I closed them. And then once I closed them, I stuffed the inside of those little squares, the metal squares, with this dielectric grease to guarantee a good solid connection, electric connection. And then once I connected those, and it felt firm. It wasn't wiggling all around. It felt firm after I had closed the gaps in the little metal squares. It felt firm. So then I took, and this is somewhat reversible, guys. This, before you start tearing stuff up and soldering and cutting, and this is somewhat reversible. So I took the trusty hot glue gun. After I applied the dielectric grease, after I closed up the squares, I put it back on, flipped the base over, kept Everything's solid and stable. And I loaded the cable, the bottom of that cable, up with hot glue. Loaded it up. It didn't get in the way of any of the other connectors, but I've got a mountain of hot glue on that connector now. You got to let it sit for like 4 or 5 hours. You got to let it dry firm. And now there's absolutely nothing that is going to knock that cable loose. So I'm good. That's a good temporary fix. Now, if it trips out again, I'm pretty sure that if I pull hard enough, that glue is gonna, it's just gonna come off. And then if I have to, I'll start cutting cables and putting in these 3-pin connectors, which this will just be soldered onto the back of the T598 base, and this one would be soldered onto the power cable, and this would just be the connector that's definitely not coming loose. So as of right now, my T598 has been running super strong, super good. I'm loving it. Again, it's sad that it's glued. The back is hot gun glued, but it's working 1000%. I'm happy. I hope that this helps somebody. Hey, look forward to comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tap in with your boy. I told you we're gonna be racing and talking and doing a whole lot of things. Video games. Y'all be safe. Peace out. Mr. Get 'em Good. Hit me up on the PSN network too. Mr. Get 'em Good. Holla.